Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Apologies if you can hear this shushing noise in the background. It's just Winnie's sleep noise that he's going down to sleep with. It will end very shortly. But hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be painting some old vases that are just needing a revamp. I actually picked this particular one up from an op shop not too long ago, and it says utensils on it. I don't hate it, it just doesn't go with the vibe of our aesthetic, so I'm going to be doing that one up. I picked up a $3 vase from Kmart. I liked the shape of this. I just don't like the gloss. Like, I don't mind that it's black, but the glossiness, and also when you see it in person, it's just very like poorly painted. I don't know if you're going to be able to see, and it almost goes like purpley in color. Oh, there you go, you can see through there. Yeah, it's poorly painted and it's just see-through. So I'm going to be doing that one up. I also kept this coffee jar for such a long time, and I thought this would make a really nice vase one day. And here we are, painting it. That one day has come. Then I also picked up this little vase from Kmart. This is the sage plastic pot, and this was like, I think $3 or something from Kmart, ridiculously cheap. A vase that I have from Bunnings, we've actually used in the past. It's just started to chip away in certain spots, and it's also a glossy finish, and it's been like a little bit bunged up over the time. So I wanted to make that fit the new theme and aesthetic that we're going with. And then the last pot is another Kmart one, but unfortunately the sun got to it and it's kind of turned it into this awful browny yellow color. It's just not pretty, and it's so patchy. Like, this side's white, this side's orange. So I'm going to be painting that to fit the aesthetic as well. And then I thought, once we've, you know, done it all and painted everything, we might pop some plants into them that have outgrown their current pots. Okay, so let's talk the technique that I'm going to be doing. I actually found this video on TikTok, and it was of a woman putting in baking powder into paint and then painting these pots, or any pots really, and it just made it look like a clay dupe. Like, it looked like it had been hand molded, and I loved the look of that. I thought it was really timeless and chic, and so I thought I'd give it a go myself. Now, they say baking powder or baking soda does the job, and I just have more of the baking soda, so I'm going to use baking soda today. However, if it's such a fail, we can use the baking powder next time. I also grabbed some paints from Bunnings, so I will show you the samples. Actually, I don't have the sample for the pink one on me because Winnie stole that one. So first of all, we're starting off with Love Note. Now, it does just like look like a white. It is a white, but I thought with the clay look, it will look nice and bright, and it would just give a pop of like lightness to the collection that we're about to have. Then the two other colors that I decided to go was Exquisite Peach. I just freaking loved this color. I thought it would look really nice, and you've got to bear in mind too that the baking soda will also lighten it a little bit. And then the color Worldly, which, can we just talk about this aesthetic? Hello there. So I have these ones, and then I'll show you what color we've got. I might give it a bit of a shake. Oh, the other two colors I was tossing up in case they're not quite your vibe was Orange Critic. So this is it in comparison to the one I went. The reason I went this one was because it's going to be lightened with the baking soda, and I will share my inspo picture, which kind of gives you a vibe, and this one was more so that color. It kind of gave it a bit more of a brightness to it. Obviously it's brighter color. And then the other one I was tossing up was this one or this one. So this is the one I ended up going with. This one is the Fresh Orange, but to me it was just too similar, you know what I mean? Like, I wanted something a little bit more contrasting, but you could definitely go that if you're wanting a closer collection of colors. So they were the other two options that I didn't end up getting. And then I went a completely random color. Well, it's not completely random, it's my favorite color. Points to you if you can guess what it is. A stunning pink. Like, look at that. And it just kind of, again, goes with the aesthetic of like pastels. It's really not going to show up very well. It's actually almost the same color as this pot, but it's obviously just going to be mattified and made to look like it's, what's it called? Clay. So we're going to start by sanding lightly. I don't know if this is the correct thing to do, but this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to start by sanding lightly over the exterior of these, because I don't want it to just scratch off, which I'm sure it's going to be more susceptible to it, but I'd rather give it a go. It doesn't feel like it's doing much. Oh yeah, it's doing something. Using a lightly damped cloth, chamois, whatever you want to call it. And then I'm just going to repeat that process for all of them. Do the utensils one in this pink color because it's going to be in my kitchen and I love the vibe of pink, especially because I have already got pink accessories in the kitchen, so it's just going to match it. So now we've got the paint in here, I'm going to pop in a teaspoon of this soda. It's even got that gritty sound like clay, which obviously makes sense. So that's nice and thick now. now in a predicament where I can't move this one because it's wet. So I'm gonna have to let them all dry, and then I will come back and I will attempt a second coat. Good morning, guys. Again, I look like a hot mess, but when don't I when I'm doing a DIY, right? Today I'm I'm painting this pot from Kmart. I've just quickly lightly sanded that. It's also got a base, but I've disconnected that so that I can get in the nooks and crannies. I'm gonna be doing this one in white. It's been a few days since I did the last set of painting. I put a second coat on while I was doing a TikTok live, so I do apologize that that wasn't recorded on for this vlog, but it's only one coat difference anyway, so you saw the first coat go on. And now, let's get doing this grey one. I'm really excited. I'm gonna again put the bicarb into it, and then hopefully I can plant that dude into this by the end of the day. That's the goal.
I met him on a sunny day in late July, and everything turned upside down. I almost lost track of time as weeks went by. I couldn't get him off my mind. I told him I want that great love, like standing in the middle of a bonfire. You don't know how you got there, but you hold tight, knowing that you can't get burned. Just tell me how we lost track of everything but each other. I honestly don't know. And tell me how we messed up, drifting away from each other. Didn't want to let you go. Cause we wanted different things, and I have to deal with it, but it's not easy. So tell me how to let go, cause you really seem to know how to carry on your own. Ever since I got a good look in his eyes, I just knew that he was special. He said he wanted to take it slow, but I couldn't help that I wanted to take it to the next level. Cause I wanted that great love, like standing in the middle of a bonfire. You don't know how you got there, but you hold tight, knowing that you can't get burned. Just tell me how we lost track of everything but
I'm gonna have to start again, the paint's all lumpy.
And tell me how we messed up, drifting away from each other. Didn't want to let you go. Cause we wanted different things, and I have to deal with it, but it's not easy. So tell me how to let go, cause you really seem to know how to carry on. Sunny day in late July, and everything turned upside down. I almost lost track of time as weeks went by. I couldn't get him off my mind. I couldn't get him off my mind. Lost track of everything but each other. I honestly don't know. And tell me how we messed up, drifting away from each other. Didn't want to let you go. Cause we wanted different things, and I have to deal with it, but it's not easy. So tell me how to let go, cause you really seem to know how to carry on. How to carry on.
So there you have it. Most of them are done. There's one or two that are still in the midst of being painted. One of them being this one. It's only had the one coat. With kids, it's just really hard to schedule the time in. As you would have seen, the kids were like wanting me when I was painting in that last scene. So yeah, it is what it is. I'm super stoked with it. I think it's the loveliest look. It just brings out such a summery spring tone, and it just makes me happy. And that's ultimately what my goal is in life, is to have fun, be happy, enjoy what I do. and at the moment it is DIYing things. I also am super keen on trying the acrylic pour paint. So if you guys are excited for me to film that, I can do a vlog on that. I thought it was really fun watching people on TikTok and also YouTube doing it. Sophia Niard just recently did a video about it on YouTube, and it actually got me super excited to try it myself. So I'm gonna try it. You guys know me, I love DIYs, I love getting creative. So anyway, if you guys enjoyed today's video or enjoyed this DIY, then please go down and hit the thumbs up, and I'll see you guys very soon for another video. Bye!